When thinking about what factors to consider if I was building an LMS from the ground up, there's a few things that I would love to see that I don't see in current LMS systems right now. Most of them have to do with integration and accessibility. Number one, the content has to be relevant. It needs to be up to date. I would love to see if content is tied to recommendations from professional organizations that they could be linked. So if those recommendations change or are updated, the institution would get an email or notification so that they could go and update their content. Um, Another integration I'd love to see is that if CEUs are earned by the nurse, that they could opt in and have those CEUs sent automatically to the Board of Nursing and or any professional certification organizations if they're a certified nurse, so that they didn't have to uh, email themselves their certificate, download it as a PDF, print it out, and save it, and then scan it later and send it off to them in a little packet. Just have it go automatically. And then the other integration I would love to see is um, if for situational or simulation experiences that VR accessibility would be an option. The hospital wouldn't have to have provide those, but if somebody had one at home and they wanted to enhance that for themselves, they could just push the button and put their headset on. Um, for management, it's really important that the ability to proxy or have proxies is intuitive and not complex. Our current system, I had to take a class just to learn how to do that one thing, and I still forget sometimes if it's a couple months since I've done it. Um, and then reports should be easy to run and eh, access. There's the system that we're currently on, I can't run any reports on any of my people. I have to have other people run reports for me and then send them to me. And that's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And then the last thing from management, it should be easy to assign courses to multiple people. So if something comes out and all of my staff need to be educated on it, I should just be able to assign it to all of my staff and move along and not have to go in and assign it to each individual person. Um, when it comes to accessibility, it should be available offline um, and mobily. You should not have to go through the hospital's network to get to it. You should just be able to log on and do what you need to do. And then all information or coursework should be available in at least two forms: verbal, written, graphically, or via video, so that everyone can have a chance to learn in the best way for them. So these are just a few of the lovely things that would be on my wish list for an LMS system.